How's it going, everyone? So in this video, we're going to look at another top 30 visit for the Packers in Safety Dell Pettus. So Dell Pettus is currently ranked 498th overall out of all the players on this year's draft, and is kind of most likely going to be an undrafted free agent. But the Packers are bringing him in because there is some slight intrigue, and he has a bit of versatility. So for Dell Pettus, he comes in with a RAS score of 6.4, has a height of 5'10", and weighs 200 pounds. He did the bench press 18 times, has a vertical leap of 33.5 inches and a broad jump of 10 feet, and ran the 40-yard dash in 4.5 seconds. And if we're to compare his 40-yard time to all the players that ran at the combine, that would put him at tied for 8th best with Kalen Bullock. For his time at the collegiate level, he did end up playing 5 years, all at the University of Troy. So in 2019, he played 11 games, had 63 total tackles and 2 pass defended. In 2020, played 11 games again, had 58 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 interception, and 5 pass defended. Then in 2021, played 10 games, had 53 total tackles, a tackle for loss. In 2022, he played 14 games, had 66 total tackles and half a tackle for loss, 2 pass defended, and 1 fumble recovered. And then in his final year, he played 14 games again, had 74 total tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 4 pass defended with 1 fumble recovery. So a decent free safety for Troy. Over on the PFF side, for a look at his grades, in 2019, had a 65.4 defensive grade, 65.3 run defense grade, a 75.5 tackling grade, and a 65.2 coverage grade. In the year 2020, 61.9 defensive grade, a 57.3 run defensive grade, a 77 tackling grade, and a 63 coverage grade. In 2021, improved pretty well after his second year, had a defensive grade of 70.7, a run defense grade of 74.8, tackling grade of 86.8, and a coverage grade of 67.1. In 2022, had defensive grade of 72.2, run defensive grade of 73.1, tackling grade of 77.7, and a coverage grade of 69.4. Then in his final year, his defensive grade pretty much went up every year. Had a defensive grade of 73.1, run defense grade 67.6, tackling grade of 86.5, and a coverage grade of 72.9. So not a bad final year for him. And pretty much for every year that he started, he allowed about 65% of the passes that he was targeted on. So overall, not really a bad career over at Troy. And something that kind of stuck out to me was in his final year, he attributed 67 tackles and only missed 8 of them. So a pretty low rate of missed tackles considering how many tackles he had in his final season. So what are some of the pros for Dell Pettus? Well, he's great on route recognition and has click and close ability. Shows good awareness following the eyes of the quarterback and breaking on the ball with excellent quickness and aggression. Flashes intimidating attitude and will crush tiptoeing receivers across the middle. Transitions well from coverage to close on the ball. Strong hands, quick reactions for interceptions. Pettus has good size and is a fluid mover, capable of mirroring quickness underneath, and good hustle player who puts himself in the action when he's not directly involved, knows how to use his height and vertical leap. As for some of the cons for him, he gets sloppy with his back pedal when playing off man and seems to lack the instincts to close on the ball. Despite his size, he's not an overly physical tackler. Pettus might have to add some weight at the next level in order to become more physical. And while Pettus has man coverage skills, he can struggle when sitting back in zone. He's not instinctive and struggles reading downfield routes and tracking the deep ball. So overall, he's had a decent career over at the college level, and the Packers are bringing him in because he has some slight intrigue to them. He's played free safety and slot, so he has a bit of versatility, and also has a bit of versatility at playing outside corner. So the Packers might be intrigued by that, and also potentially what Jeff Hafley feels like he has to work with if they wanted to try to go and draft him, or bring him in considering he's most likely an undrafted free agent. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.